Yeah, I definitely try and do my own thing. Like most musicians I know, I try and resist labels if I can, but you know, I definitely feel like you know, I'm making music that I see contemporaries around. I think it's R&B. If I'm going to call my record anything, I would say it's an R&B record. Yeah, it's borrowed some sounds from electronic music, but it comes from a singer-songwriter frame of mind. I guess pop music is music that's popular, but it's like what I think when I would say pop, I just mean that synergy of you know, a good song with a production, something that sounds immediate and new and of the moment. Yeah, I try to make music that sounds of the moment, but that is true to the song, or I did it at least for my first record. I don't know, we'll see what happens in the future, but yeah, post dubstep is, you know, when I first heard it, I thought, you know, I think in a lot of ways it's quite a silly title because dubstep's still going and it's, you know, bigger than ever. But you know, I've sort of mellowed towards that a bit. You know, the artists who are put in that bracket, I can see I have a kinship with them. You know, in terms of the kind of sounds and maybe a kind of a pace and a mood. So yeah, I think you could describe my record that way if you want. I guess, you know, places to exchange music, record shops are a really good thing. I mean, and I think things like that are really you know, a good place for people who want to just be involved in music or just be around it. It's great that you can have somewhere you can go where you don't need to necessarily spend loads of money, where you can just hang out. So I think that's what people need. I mean, I went to a place today in Prague that had a record shop and loads of other stuff around it, so maybe that's happening. Yeah, I've got a couple of collaborations on the go, which I can't really say what they are yet, but I'm working on an EP as well, which I'm hoping I can get out before the end of the year, but I have to wait and see really. But that's just kind of some stuff that's kind of sits in between my last record and where I want to go next. Maybe a bit more robust than my first record, which is like, it's quite fragile. I think it's, you know, it's a bit more of a funk influence in there.